go for. Okay, so this isn't our book. It is intermediate. So our book should be a upper intermediate now. But it's more or less the same topic, future forms that we are checking with the previous level. Hmm. Yeah, future forms, unit 5. We were here. Yes, we check this part. You practice. Yeah, future continuous. We did this listening about a captain speaking, no, captain speaking, and we had some homework. Well, optional homework indeed was about reading about the boomerang kids and their parents, right? It is here. Now, the boomerang generation, as we mentioned early yesterday, that is kind of the boomerang because it goes and it comes back to you, no? So basically, young people goes away or flee out of their houses, yeah, eh, especially their parents, and then later after 3, 4, or even 5 years they come back because of the economical crisis, because they don't want nowadays young people can't afford to buy a house. It's really really expensive, so instead of buying a house, it's much better to go back to your parents and support them, no, support them economically support them, and in other aspects. Yeah. So let's read this children's point of view and parents point of view. Remember kidults, no? That was the our word, kidults, kids plus adults, no? We have two different people here, kids and the parents, no? We have Julian Anlon, 25, back living with parents, Alan and Barbara, no? Who would like to read? Who says me? Until free here. Marco? Yes, thank you, Marco. I didn't expect.
Well, I have some friends that they have their sons, and their sons get married older than other years. And with this pandemic, their sons and their daughter live with their parents, and I I I watch that the sons and the daughters are very what do you say the word they did not have troubles because all the things important, the economical, the clothes and the cooking, it's supported by the parents.
So they are fine, they're okay. Marco, did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, so they are fine, okay. Perfect. Okay, so let's read Julian Hanlo. Marco, can you start reading, please? I didn't expect.
Yes. Okay, you move. Okay. Okay, Julian Hanlo. Yeah. I didn't expect to return home. I studied music at Cambridge, and after graduating, I went traveling with some guys around Europe, singing in bars to pay our way. It was great, but it had to end. I got a place to do opera studies at the Guildhall School of Music, but I came back with a lot more debt. So here am I, back in my old bedroom. It feels weird, but thanks to mom and dad, I'm rent free. We get on well most of the time, but my elder brother, Tim, has joined us now. He's just separated from his wife. I think it's toll on mom and dad, but their big son's back. My brother's depressed, but he is going to try and put things right with Annie. My girlfriend called us mommy's boys because mom still cooks and washes for us. That's a real bonus. I miss that when I move out. Anyway, I'm singing in Don Giovanni next month. I hope my family will be proud of me in the end.
In the end, yes, you see this guy return home, no, with their parents. What
Yeah.
about the parents, Alan Hanlon? Who would like to read? Jessica, Paula, can you read? Hi, are you there, Jessica? Okay, she isn't
Which,
there.
which Jessica, teacher? Because they
Well,
are
I
two.
I was going to say Jessica Paola, but she's gone. So Jessica Sanchez.
Okay. The parents, right?
Yeah, Alon Hanlon, 61.
Okay. In some ways, it's nice having the boys back. Family is important to us, and we are happy to help Julian while he's training. And of course, we're sorry for poor Tim, but we had got over the empty nest syndrome, or at least I had. We'll both be retiring soon, and I was looking forward to having freedom that brings. Now it's like we have gone back in time, the mess and the noise. But Barbara seems to love it. I think she does far too much for them, and I take issue with that. The boys seem to take it for granted that they live rent-free, and their mom will cook and clean for them. The one thing I do like is having their friends around again. We have some good times together. Julian's girlfriend is great. It's great fun, and this takes Tim's mind off his problems for a while. We are all hoping he'll get back with his wife. And of course, Barbara and I take great pride in Julian singing. I suppose we'll put up with it for the time being.
Yeah, for the time being. Okay, so this is, let's say, the good side, one side of the coin. Let's read more about two more families. Well, one more family indeed. Amy Butcher. Elizabeth, can you read us about Elizabeth Butcher, please? Are you there, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, Amy Butcher. I love my independence. I work in the makeup section in a city department store, and I was sharing a flat with two girlfriends, but then the landlord put up the rent, and that was that. So I'm back with mom. It's not easy. It's not that I don't get on with her. I do. And I know the bit of the rent I pay her helps. But she gets on my nerves sometimes. She's obsessively tidy. She's always tidying away my things and I can find them. Also, she worries when I'm out late with my friends. But I worry about her too. The thing is, I'm not sure about her new boyfriend. I know he doesn't like me. I love when it's just mom and me, and we stretch out on the sofa and watch a film together. We'll be doing that night. I'm saving like mad, but the story is going to close. It's going to close, to close. I don't know what I'll do then. I think I look for work in a beauty parlor.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we have the same family, Faye Butcher, probably her mom, no? Her mom here. Who would like to read? Who's is me?
Me, teacher.
Okay, lady, I miss.
Faye Butcher. I miss Amy a lot when she moved out. You see, I've been a single mom since Amy's dad left when she was 10. So we're very close and I love having her around again. She helps me with my makeup and keeps me in touch with the world of music, films, and phone apps. But it's not all fun. Amy is untidy today as she was a teenager. The house is littered with her stuff. It's my house and I like it tidy. I'm always putting her things away. I'm going to make her a list of house rules. I know she will take offense and say I'm treating her like a kid. She's right. But a bigger problem is Rob. He's an old friend. He helps me with household chores from time to time. Amy won't speak to him. She thinks he's my boyfriend. He's not, well, not yet. Anyway, it's an awkward situation for me. I'm going to have to say something to her. I'm always kind to her boyfriend.
Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, Kiddle's Boomerang, guys, it has its pros and cons, no? And it has the Kiddle's side and the parent side, obviously, no? There's always like that. Okay, guys. So we focus on the answers here. Read an introduction to the article and answer the question. Anyway, do you have any questions about vocabulary, words or expression that you may not know, that you would like to know?
Excuse me, there are all other work in English for the put up, because in the last in the last sentence of the Alan Hanlon, it says, I suppose we'll put up with it for the time being.
Tolerate,
Okay,
tolerate, put up with, it's tolerate. You know,
Thank you.
when you know what is tolerate, right? You have to, in Spanish, soportar, no? Put up. Other that you don't understand, guys? No? Okay. Very good. So here we have some questions in exercise number 3. Yeah, the kids and answer the question in your groups, no? Read about Julian and read about Amy. So in general, from these two speakers, these kiddos, what did he or she do when they left home? So some of them were working, right? One of them was working. So can you remember from the text that we read together, what did they do when they left home?
Julian Hanlon is a singer, no?
Yeah.
And he traveled around Europe with his friends, and used the music to support the things they need to pay. But that was not enough, because in some sentence talks about that he returns with a debt.
Yeah, he returned with a debt. Thank you very much, Marco. What about the other girl? Can you remember, guys?
Amy went back with her mom.
Why? But was she working?
Yeah, she was working at a makeup store.
A makeup store.
Well, no, a makeup section in a store. And she went back with her mom and got cause she broke up with his girlfriend.
Exactly. What does she like? Does she like being back home, guys? In general, what do they like about these guys being back at home? There's gotta be something that they love being back at home, no? What is it that they love?
I think maybe it's the home is home, no? And the friendship of their parents, it's essential.
Okay, like home sweet home, you mean this warmth, no? This
Yeah.
warmth. Okay, is there something that they don't like about being back home? Sarai, Monica, Damian, is there something that they hate being back at home? I mean, in general, these two guys, yeah, Amy and Julian. Ah, come on, guys, participate. Is there something that they don't like, they hate? Damian, Sarai, Monica, Jessica, Litzy, anyone?
Well, I think that Julian Hanlon has troubles with the situation of his brother because his brother has lover problems and maybe there is the reason of they have some difference.
Yeah,
But
some
I
difference. Uh-huh.
yeah, but his sweetheart of Julian, it's a special also. She makes a jokes, for example, that some word my girlfriend call us mommy's boys.
Mommy's boys, exactly.
And I think that Amy Butcher has trouble with her mom because her mom is very tidy and maybe Amy has troubles with to be thinning and also with I don't know with her sweetheart of her mother, but her mother talked about this man. It's not yet his boyfriend.
Okay. So she's got an issue, no, with her mom's date. All right, thank you. Only Marco came to class. Only Marco is going to have a tendency. What about the rest, guys? So what about the parents' point of view? What about the parents' point of view? So are they happy that they are back? In general, I'm talking about Alan and Faye Butcher. Are they happy?
Yes,
Teacher,
In the case of Julian,
Huh?
I understand that her parents are happy that they have their children again in their house. And also they like having the friends of their sons.
Like visits, no, from their All friends, no, all memories, no, let's kind of say that. Uh-huh. Eh, okay, I think we cover most of the comprehension in general. No,
Teacher,
yes, sir.
Emiliano sent a message that he hasn't internet.
He hasn't got internet. Okay, that's all right. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have some spoken English here. The use of think, yeah, work with a partner. Look at the examples of the word think from the text. How can you express the sentence differently? No, for example, help me reading, please, Sarai. He's going to what? Are you there, Sarai?
Sorry, can you repeat it, please?
Yes, can you help me reading these blue sentences?
Yes. He's going to try and put things right with his wife. She's always tidying away my things. The thing is, I'm not sure about her new boyfriend. One thing I do like is having their friends around.
Yeah, thank you very much. So it is that, no, it's kind of informal using the thing, no? He's going to try put the things right. Things refers to situations, in that case, issues, no? Something that he has to do at work or studying, something like that. That's what we refer the things, no? She's always tidying away my things, literally objects, no? Sometimes it's literal objects. The thing is, I'm not sure about her new boyfriend. Yeah, like the fact is, another way to say the fact is informally, the thing is, no? One thing I do like, well, in this case is literal, no? Those are different ways to use thing. Is there another that you find in the text? Are there others that I am not aware? No? All right, so you get the idea of that, right? Okay, so we have here exercise 3, ask and answer these questions with your partner. Is rugby your kind of thing? What is it? You can say, not really, it's not my thing. Yes, you can answer like that. It's not my thing. My thing is, well, in my case, teaching English, no? Teaching English. How are things with you at the moment? Well, I'm all right. The thing is that I'm not at home and I don't like being at my mom's house because I miss my office, my internet, my TV, and my cat. I abandoned her. Yeah, so things at the moment, well, my house is being repaired. So I'm living in Jujutla, no? Do you have a thing about tidiness? You know what? Do you know what tidiness mean? Like
No,
being very neat, you know, clean, like organized.
okay.
You want to see everything perfect. Yeah, that is tidiness. Mhm. Then we have, do you make a big thing of birthdays? What do you do? Well, it's not my thing. The birthdays, it's a normal day for me. I don't do much. I don't have parties, especially these days because we are in pandemic. Yeah. What's the thing you like most least about learning English? Well, the thing that I love about learning English is that I learn new vocabulary, I learn new expressions. Yeah. So try to use these expressions about within, yeah, with this according to you. Yes, your information details. So work together, please, guys, and well, use your times wisely. You're going to work in pairs or trios, right? Hopefully everybody has got microphone. Remember to enter, to join the class, the group, please.
My name's Will Jackson. I'm the Director of Engineered Arts. We're a small company based in the UK that specialises in building robots. Building robots is not just about mechanics, it's not just about making pieces of metal. It's about software, it's about engineering, it's about mechanical engineering, and it's really about integration. It's about putting all of those things together to make a working system, a working machine.
There are currently 18 members of the Engineered Arts team. They come from a variety of backgrounds.
It's very multidisciplinary, so everybody from creative people who are working on the design or the content, the kind of things the robot would say and do, how the robot would look, through to mechanical engineers who are designing perhaps how it would move in a particular way, electronic engineers who are designing the transistors, the chips and the components and the circuit boards they go on to. So there's many different aspects to building a robot like this.
In the offices upstairs, the designers and engineers use computer-aided design systems to develop new and improved versions of the robots. Downstairs, every model is assembled by hand in the factory workshop. But you're never going to find any of the robots they are building here working in a factory. When they are finished, these robots won't be replacing workers on an assembly line. They'll be in the spotlight, on a stage, in front of an audience.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle.
RoboThespian is about automating acting. And we had an idea, this goes back about 12 years. We were asked to do some science explanation for a science museum. And we kind of thought the best way to do it was just get a person to talk about it. But a person doesn't want to repeat the same story all day, every day. So we thought, well, maybe we could automate this kind of storytelling and come up with a robotic actor to take the tedious role away from a human. So rather than having to repeat the same story to every person that comes along, the robot could do it for you. So that was the birth of the idea for RoboThespian.
RoboThespian can be pre-programmed with 3D animation software. The user can choose in advance what the robot is going to say, what actions it's going to use, and even when its cheeks are going to change colour during a performance. And RoboThespian can also be controlled remotely. The robot has cameras, so the operator, who can be anywhere, is able to see through the robot's eyes. The operator can then directly interact with an audience, speaking through the robot.
Did you enjoy that?
Giving the illusion that the robot is alive and thinking, that the robot is sentient. The robot's software has face recognition technology, so its camera eyes are always scanning for faces, making eye contact with its audience. The movement of its head, the way it engages with the audience, and even how it blinks all add to the illusion that the robot is human. And all of these characteristics are vital to its purpose.
The only reason to make a human-shaped robot is to talk to you. because that's what you're used to. You're used to something that makes eye contact with you, that smiles at you, that might wave to you. These are the ways we communicate as people, and if I want to make a machine to communicate with people, I need to emulate those human characteristics.
To be or not to be?
A robot who can sing and quote Shakespeare is an engaging and entertaining example of robotics in action. While it's very unlikely that many human actors will lose roles to RoboThespian, or that you'll see it on screen in the latest blockbuster film anytime soon, this charming robot still represents some very real concerns about the ever-increasing levels of workplace automation in our society today. The fear that one day we will all be replaced by a robot. Every RoboThespian is made up of more than 2,000 individual components, from the tiniest plastic fingertip to hundreds of individual steel cogs. In the past, it would have required the work of many highly skilled craftspeople to make all these items. Today, most of the work of producing these components is automated. Guided by computer-aided designs, a single programmable machine creates the most complex and tiny components with perfect accuracy every time. All it takes is one machine and one person. Some experts have predicted that in the future, any job that can be automated will be automated. They've suggested that by the year 2030, as many as 800 million workers around the world will be replaced by robots. From self-driving cars to vacuum cleaners, we are starting to see more robots in our everyday lives. Does Will think there'll be a fully functioning robot in every home in the near future?
Personally, I don't think so. Personally, I wouldn't actually want one. The things we're looking at is I think you will start to see robots in many more commercial spaces. So if you go shopping, you might notice a robot at the door of a shop, and it might just tell you that actually we've got this lovely new suit in store today that might suit you. Have you tried our delicious noodles? It might just be an advertising robot like that, or it might just be purely for entertainment. You might walk down the street